Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to a brand new stream. Today, we're playing Arcade Spirits once again, so I finally got around to actually get my save file back. But how is everybody today? I do apologize about the lighting on the webcam. My actual bedroom light is broke, so that is the main light I mainly use, along with this ring light I have as well. I do apologize about the lighting being terrible today. That's loud. That is loud. You need to turn it down. You need to turn it down on my PC. There we go, that should do it. Yeah, load. So unload, not save this time. And yeah, just in case, I did save the file on all 6 save files, just in case I mess up again. But here we are, one bus ride later, and it's home again. Home again, jiggity jig. Juniper, already home from work? Bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day.
Hey.
So, how'd it go? It went well. It went very well, actually, I think. Well. Really well. The lap came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient, and just a little bit unnerving. I mean, it's true, it was a bit unnerving, to be fair. You forgot to mention adorable. Not really. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out. You even came home with a smile, like when you were a lifeguard. Huh? Guess I'm smiling. Interesting.
By the way, there's just one teensy-weensy little question I have for you.
What's the question?
Why exactly did you order a giant crate full of pizza bagels?
Ooh, that's a tough question to answer. Did I neglect to mention that's part of the terms and conditions? On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. Oh, I did not know that was part of the terms and conditions. Okay. And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete. I should have done this on my last stream, but ah well. Hey, look, you also won a prize. You'll get one of these for each level you clear, plus some extras with various endings and other hidden thingies. Now, let's see your score. Oh, Teo's all the way up. Ashley is getting there. I'm going for Ashley, because Ashley's the best girl, obviously. Gavin seems to have taken a shine to me. So is Teo by the looks of it. You're proven to be gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 6,050 points. Nice. Keep talking with people, and your score will go up, up, up. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. That's impressive. That is impressive. Gonna save your game before proceeding to level 2? Yeah, let's do it. Let's return. Don't want to save over that again. Oh. PTSD from the last time I tried to stream this game. Level 2, Chasing Ghosts. It's the future year 2000X. And you know what? Things are pretty okay. I've worked as a floor attendant in the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work, to be sure, but rewarding. In a spiritual sense at least. I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisces about the far-out 1960s. I evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught on fire. I have numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. That's disgusting. Very disgusting. I've scraped gum off a number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders out of a single skee-ball machine. Okay, look. And I'm not painting this as a very rosy picture so far, but honestly, I'm happy, not even amidst the chaos and the grossness. I'm happy, and that's all that matters, right? It does, that's true. Right, you're happy. the best I've seen you in ages, Luke. Before you'd come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but good tired. My roommate Juniper, she's taken to stopping by during her lunch break whenever she could to get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong. But overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Agreed, super good. Double plus good. Iris, we talked about you listening to all my conversations. What did I tell you about that? To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am. Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy invading digital over Mistress. I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. Even if she also ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
You have pizza on a bagel.
But Luke, I don't like bagels. That's my confession. I'm not a fan of bagels. But Luke, when pizza's on a bagel. So, Juniper, how long have you been left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot your tokens. No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team building exercise. I have to, move coloured bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives. Assistant synergy manager? It sounds like a very vague job. It does. Nah, it's actually entry level, good pay, and right on track to middle management. Pretty cushy, if a bit dull. Funny thing is, that they asked me if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates. I said nope, who'd want to do that? Oh, I got a retweet. Arcade Spirits, thank you for retweeting. When was this exactly? Oh, 2 weeks ago. So, 2 weeks ago, right when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying, entry-level job.
Oh, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
Juniper, please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by that point, not because you forgot.
I didn't forget. I just, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night. I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you. And it all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Not a lie, I was happy here indeed. Also, not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch after having pizza bagels for breakfast, because we barely had enough money to cover the rent this week, pulled together. Also not a lie, Gavin constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were fine, all while dryly joking about perpetually being on the edge of a crash and burn. Also not a lie, but every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery.
Ooh.
Luke, say something, you're scaring me. When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing an uncertain future. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. True. I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. I took a risk and it paid off in terms of my mental health. If not my fiscal health. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future, right? True, you shouldn't be angry. Lie to protect Juniper. It's okay. I want to be where I want to be. So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. I decided that I was done compromising, right? Done with settling. Going with the flow. I'm going to be the one to break the family curse. I chose this path of my own free will, even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But I'm going to be honest, boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. The arcade closes if anything else goes wrong. Still, no need to dump all that on Juniper. It's okay, Juniper. You're right. I've hated that job, and things are great here.
Oh, good. You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office, like I do. I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance, and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby. And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Juniper, I said everything is fine. Everything is fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny the job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute my fair share to the apartment rent, you know? What's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back.
Right. Forget I said anything. Please forget I said anything. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me.
Juniper, it's cool. You're right. I'd have hated it. Okay, good. Got a good feeling about all this. By the way, if you haven't noticed already, I am terrible at voice acting. Well, I'm not good at put on voices. There was a time I wished I could have been a voice actor, but that time's passed. I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay? I can feel the distant rumble of frozen box pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay. And you have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah? You bet. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Right? What I need right now is a distraction, and frozen pizza bagels are certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting, talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see, who's available? Percy's taking a break. Nope. Queen Bee's between matches right now. Nope. I mean, Ashley's the best girl, so we're going to go for Ashley. Obviously. It's not often that both floor attendants go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow. Hey, best girl, how's it going? With, I can't remember his name. That kid from My Hero Academia with the naval laser. On the plus side, she's not... I will not be lunching with Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. She's in her civvies today.
Oh, hi!
What's up? Kitchen on fire again? Not yet. I like how he says not yet. and to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else. You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great. Maybe taking a breather and stepping outside these walls will help take my mind off everything that's happened this morning. And Ashley always has a good story to get lost in. Maybe I can get some pointers. Oh hey, I know where we could go. You haven't been to the whole story yet, right? The whole story? I don't want to know about that story. But it sounds good. Ashley wants to go there, I will go there because Ashley is best girl. No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels. I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. I wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit in on, Oh, I'm having trouble reading this. Wonder how they make all those little tiny sausages fit on those bite-sized morsels. Like, is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades? Chopping down at the insane speeds? You wouldn't want to be caught under that. No way. Focus. Focus, Ashley. Focus. Whole story? Oh yeah. It's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Oh, I get it now. I get it now because the donuts have the holes in them. I get it. So it's basically Donut Story. That's clever. Props to the team that made this game. It's clever. Not a fan of puns, I take it. Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about these. The law offices of Smith Johnson, attorney at law. Wubsub. I forgot about Wubsub. I want to go there. I want to go to Wubsub. Oh, what was... I didn't actually read what I said. Ah, well. Most I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi. Things like that. Wherever the job happened to call for, no more, no less. I couldn't consider being a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my co-workers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Ashley leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. Oh, this is an adorable little cafe. Don't think I've ever been in a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 2000 and something. Who buys books in brick and mortar stores anymore? It's all done online, on Kindles and apps. See, I have manga to keep me company. See? Manga to keep me entertained. That's what I was looking for. I got all mine at Comic-Con. Best place to buy mangas at conventions. But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there were customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Ashley secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System? Oh no, I hate that. I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts and hey, my treat, okay? I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Thank you. Cash is tight and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. Who the hell are these guys? Pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. Alright, so, okay. Hey, I'd like, one super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. You know what surprised me? What's your favorite donut? Okay, I'm gonna go with the top option. One super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice, please. Oh, he didn't say it. I'll have the shell Silverstein. Are they trying to have... Are these tongue twisters?
One chocolate with sprinkles and juice coming up.
The second fellow puts together my order, also drops a small book of extremely silly poetry on the tray with it. A literate... Oh my god, what's with the tongue twisters? I'm not good at tongue twisters.
With alliteration, apparently.
Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Right, we've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
Right, sorry, I should have introduced myself. Floor attendant Luke Heel at your service. I'm your inside guy for tokens and tickets.
Oh, we are lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Regardless, welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
No relation to the actors.
Although they're cuties, and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
Apparently the show is available in forms other than round and holy.
Anyway, don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
These guys are cool. These guys are awesome. I like these guys.
Just friends, then? Friendly friends on a play date?
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
Ah, it's the cheesy anime cliches.
What
I love
if
it.
the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
These guys know the way. They definitely know the way.
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
I love these guys.
Anyway.
These guys are great.
Anyway,
Next order, please.
I want to talk to them more. These guys would be. Those guys are amazing. The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Ashley's table with her orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
Oh, wow!
These mini donuts are just so cute. Ashley held up a tiny donut in her hands, like a chipmunk holding an acorn. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she tastes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile. Luke, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day. I wish I could have asked Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. The same old pizza bagels, day after day, is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern. Hey Luke, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off. It's been an interesting morning. Kind of hard to wrap my head around everything. Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when it's especially rough. Hey Nelson, welcome to the stream. Don't mind the lighting today. The lighting on my webcam is just terrible because my bedroom light is broken. You too, huh? So yeah, we're only gonna focus on Ashley because Ashley is best girl. I guess it happens to the best of us.
I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am.
You are my arcade spirit waifu. That's who you are.
Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me. I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf.
Ooh,
But
that's an amazing
That's
name.
all. What makes up Ashley Wolf?
Being kawaii, being pinky, and having fun. I don't know what I was saying by
Who
that.
am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
That took an unusually serious tone compared to the Ashley's super chipper attitude. And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no, I kinda get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. You want to, what you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn. I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. Oh, what option? I want to try searching abandoned house. I mean, this serious tone. Is a joke really appropriate right now? I'm gonna be safe. I'm just gonna be safe and just ask, is that why you cosplay? I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world. To discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find what you're looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Whoa, how'd you guess? Psychic. Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules. Yeah, Nelson, I forgot to ask. How are you doing today? How has your day been so far? Should have asked that earlier, but I kind of forgot. Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay. And I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want. Whatever I want. I can be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo, even. Don't have to worry about Ashley, I can focus on being something else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. Well, I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before. I started doing all this, and I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them. Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kiddies through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so. I really do. Ashley looks off again, longingly for a second, before snapping back to attention. Oh my, I just talked your ear off.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, lunchtime is over, Luke. And one thing I noticed as well, Iris is Siri spelled backwards. I saw someone tweet that on Twitter, and it blew my mind. It literally just blew my mind. Because first time I streamed this, I had no idea. Didn't even notice. Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Luke. I mean it. And you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah? But like, I'm here for you too. That's what friends are for. Oh, I'm in the friend zone. We have to get out the friend zone as quickly as possible. Because the friend zone is not a nice place to be. I know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. No, things are great with me in the Funplex. You punch in and punch out right on time. Sure. But I've seen, Luke, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know? You'll do great things, I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. You should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up. After the quiet mornings, more kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with the crew. I'm heading back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taken care of when I'm intercepted en route. Luke, Ashley, both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left. Ooh, what's up? Hamza's up. What?
Okay.
Is he? Okay. Ashley, I'll bring the van round shortly. Luke, you'll be flying solo today. Hang on, what's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? That's what I want to know. Who is Hamza? Hamza's a game finder and auctioneer, and gives next to no notice when the new block of games will be going under the gavel. So we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon, while you run the Funplex. I'm on my own. No one to help me. Oh, it's gonna be a challenge. I'm excited. My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. But Ashley's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I need to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. I mean, true. Are you trusting the Funplex to the newbie? I might burn it down. How about Ashley and I swap places and I come with... Me? Seriously, do we learn nothing from the Great Kitchen Fire incident of 2000X? That Luke exudes an aura of perpetual bad luck? That cruddy old microwave exploding had nothing to do with your pizza rolls. Pizza bagels. Yeah, get it right, Gavin. Get it right. Hey, hang on. I get a say in this too, right? As a fellow floor attendant? I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Luke be the third wheel and let me handle the floor. I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever... Oh my god. Being the third wheel is so awkward. It really is. If you haven't been a third wheel, like, ever, just try and stay away from it as much as possible because it's the most awkward thing ever. I just want to do more than I've been doing. Different things. New things. Show some initiative, like, I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Luke instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams. Binky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another. I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please. It'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning, Floor Attendant Ashley. Oh, Floor Attendant Ashley? Away! Oh, she's so kawaii. Leaving me wait outside with my 2 travelling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Garen pulls his van and rental trailer around. Oh my, how exciting. I really go on adventures these days. It's just a quick trip, ma'am. Any trip is an adventure if you make it one. Shall we? I mean, she has a point. The 4 of us pile in, and it's off to the highway. This is exciting. An auction. Right, I need to That's a good thumbnail right there. Gavin, consulting a driver map on his phone, leads us back out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads. Trust me, this will save time in the long run. Where's Hamza set up this time? On site is an abandoned estate just outside town. About to be torn down, but they find a trove of arcade games in the basement. It's just, she's looking at me weirdly. I'm just like, hey, how's it going? Gavin, keep your eyes on the road. And Francine's just straight in the back sleeping while we're in the mystery machine. Is that what the devs are going for? The mystery machine? Because it does remind me of the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo.
Woohoo!
So exciting. I love arcade raids. Arcade auctions. Raids. Auctions. You guys got an arcade to English dictionary I could borrow? Francine, without looking up from her knitting, answers. A raid is when... It does. See? I'm not the crazy one. Raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games, one at a time, to a crowd of active bidders. So, which is this? A raid or an auction? It's both. It's both, dearie. Hamza, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate, and then auctions off his finds, sort of. Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember? Well, okay, so Hamza obviously auctions off games for the cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Once he saw him trade off a vintage burger time in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family. In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We pay up front, we declare what games we want, and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu auctions and make us come down there to entertain his whims.
Wonderful.
I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes. The people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honoured we got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades, like Deco's Palace, and help the little guys like us. It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping on Hamza's good side. Helping out the little guys sounds good here. I'm guessing Hamza's the sort of person who would let a kid have the game of his dreams. For free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people, am I right? Correctamundo. Hamza's a great guy. Is he hard to predict? Sure, but he's got a big heart, and that means something in this business. Not enough big hearts left some days. Yes, because that's how you pay the bills and keep the doors open, by having a big heart. Won't deny we can sometimes squeak out a trade that's practically a steal, thanks to his personal modus operandi. I don't get what that means. Does he mean operation? Let's not push too far here. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add more games, especially Reddits like Hamza usually deals in. What the off-site storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often. Nearly full to bursting, and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill. Should we find an excellent deal, we'll beat the other bidders. Hey there, Stefan. Hi there, just wanted to drop in and say thanks for playing our game. Not a problem, I'm loving this game. Thank you for actually accepting me on Keymailer. So if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be playing this game right now. So big thumbs up. But consider this, above anything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza, even if we don't end up bidding.
Aww.
Now, Naomi. Gavin knows the numbers. I'm in favor of making our little funplex more and more fun, but floor space is finite. And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game.
I mean, that's the thing with games. When they're old, no one plays them, and then you have to swap them out. It's a sad truth.
Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Well, isn't it better to, not just settle and compromise all the time?
Well now, there are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs. It's silly to say that you should never compromise, as silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are. You're all so young yet. You've time to make mistakes in learning what trade you need to make.
Unless you don't make rent on your apartment, or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper has pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, to stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that, without regret, so everything should be fine now, right? Right? New default topic diversion, the weather. Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Oh, the timing is perfect. Wonderful, glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in just in case. That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead. Trying to protect your investments, huh? On Hamza's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot, rather than not add water damage to the ailments the game's already suffering. It's so sad when we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You find old games in barns, exposed to the elements and falling apart. Yeah, that's also very sad. I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games. The resale value, you mean? A broken game is no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game like fallow. A waste of true potential. But, good point. Glad to see these two getting along better, even if Naomi keeps preemptively attacking him along the way there. With the rain pounding down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everybody resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting, or driving. Leaving me to wonder, exactly where is this auction or raid happening anyway? We've been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What a massive trove of arcade games we doing this far out in the sticks. Maybe it's some closed down roller rink, or an old bowling alley, or Maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,194 ghosts. Oh, now that's also a good thumbnail. Let's add that to the screenshots. So yeah, along the way, just collecting thumbnails, thumbnail backgrounds, you know. So glad this is a feature I can just right click and everything just goes. Ah, the classic heel luck in play. So majestically awful. Yeah. The classic heel luck. Yes, that's the story of my life right there. Gavin pulls up alongside any number of other vans and trucks. We're here a little later, seems. Good grief, is this really the auction site? Creepy, definitely creepy. At least an 8 on the creepometer. Although imagine all the rooms. I can have my own office there, like a few offices in this one place. An old home has character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we? With all speed, the crew hurries inside to get away from the weather. It's falling apart. I feel like at some point the eyes are going to move on that portrait. And if that's not a secret entrance, I don't know what is. Like, look at that. You can tell there's something obviously behind there. Maybe a little Harry Potter room under the stairs. A large group has already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur. As the others pay us
Greetings,
mind.
friends.
Ah, so this must be Hamza. God, I can see why he gives away games for barely nothing. This guy looks wealthy, like very wealthy.
Hamza welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome, welcome. Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss Francine, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
Oh, fresh.
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be?
I'm Luke. Pleased to meet you.
I see. Greetings to you and yours. I am known as Hamza, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games.
Oh, is this a Game of Thrones reference where he has so many titles?
And welcome to,
Like Daenerys
not
has a lot of titles.
my home, but a place where Hamza shall provide hospitality regardless.
Thank you for your gracious invitation. Thank you for your invitation, Mr. Hamza. I understand you only invite a select few. Funplex is proud to accept your summoning. Now you sound like me. Indeed, I am very careful who I allow him to my events. These machines deserve owners who will respect and appreciate them. Hamza will accept nothing less. Alas, I've not a moment to enjoy your fine company, Luke. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time. Meme review. Clapping twice for attention, Hamza rallies the small crowd in the room. Begin the proceedings. We're gonna see that, what's his name? The ginger one who bought Pac-Man from us. Aren't we? Friends, companions, long-time allies of the noble art of the arcade. Welcome, welcome to Donnerwood. Its story begins nearly 30 years ago, when legendary pop musician Donna Michaels, singer of such hits as Thrilling and Mama Don't Mow, did Stately Pleasure, a Dome Decree. Here, the reclusive idol crafted a private amusement park, a petting zoo, and an arcade. Is this a play on Michael Jackson? Oh, please say it's a play on Michael Jackson. Alas, she could only enjoy this paradise for a short 10 years before a tragic death. Needless to say, the estate has fallen on hard times ever since. In this year, it shall be torn down to make way for condominiums? No idea what that is. But not before we have our
Friends,
say.
those games that Donna Michaels cherished still lurk one floor below, ready to be rescued from such a terrible fate. It is our moral imperative to do so. I have paid the estate owners a princely sum for the entire lot. Now, Hamza parcels them out to you. By all means, browse the collection. See which pieces sing out to you. On the far table, you shall find refreshments, grapes, sparkling wine, and delicacies from my travels. Mingle, cavort, and we shall begin the auction in 1 hour's time.
Cool, let's have a look. Indeed, a lavishly arranged table that probably costs more than any single arcade game put together is descended upon the invitees soon after. I feel like I'm attending some ancient Roman celebration of debauchery or gluttony. Not an arcade raid, or arcade even. Arcade auction, or whatever. Donna Michaels? I knew it! I should have recognised Donna Wood when we pulled in. But it was raining too hard. Who? You've never heard of Donna Michaels? She was the hottest musical act of 1980X. Naomi was born in 1990X? I'm totally plugging my phone into the van stereo so we can have a blast. Girls Just Want... Oh my god. That's the play on Girls Just Want to Have Fun. It's that song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That's what I'm thinking of. First, I'm going to go check out the cabinets in our arcade. I'm not really into mingling later. Dashes off with all speed, heading for the stairs leading below. Suppose I should go for network. I should go network a bit. Hamilton's events always draw an interesting crowd of rival arcade owners. Heading for the food stuff. Gavin arranged himself a plate, so he has an excuse to hang around and eavesdrop on the other collectors. Leaving me to do stuff. Now, I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin smoozes. I don't know what that says. Don't know how to pronounce it. Naomi analyzes finds, and Francine's already napping in a chair. I've got nothing to do. Oh, when in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing and stick to them like glue. I want to browse the games. I want to see what games there are. I'm not really interested in the arcade version of Game of Thrones. Ooh. I knew it. Going on up here, Gavin can handle these guys. Me? I want to see this legendary arcade Hamza was talking up, so I head downstairs to join Naomi. Whoa. That's actually quite sad. There's some arcades are falling over. That is quite upsetting. As an avid gamer myself, it's upsetting. Is this the private collection or a full-fledged arcade? I was expecting a handful of games and a pool table or something, but this is insane. This is easily 3 times larger than the Funplex itself, even coated in dust and disrepair. It's awe-inspiring. And it's also hard to find anyone in this maze of tightly packed games. Invitees are browsing the available stocks to decide what's worth bidding on, making it crowded as well. But eventually I locate Naomi, practically cuddling a narrow-looking TMNT machine. Oh! Look! A 2-player variant of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These were only released in the Oceania region. Such a rare find. Wait, wasn't that game originally 4-player? Or did anybody want a version with only 2 joysticks? Well, because, it's rare. It's a find. And it's less fun. Not the point. Anyway, it's hard to find one of these. 2-player or 4-player. I'd love to have it for the arcade. I'd love to have that. And this one, and can't have them all. If only I could take all these home with me. Some have water damage, others likely have busted CRTs and controls. They all need work, but I recall the game she was working on when I first met her. Extensive repairs needed just to make it playable. So not only would you have to bid and win in the game, you'd have hours of work and plenty of spare parts to purchase ahead of you. And isn't it great? Okay, is there a nice way to say this? We actually have money for new projects. Naomi, before you get ahead of yourself, stop and think. It's a question of resources above all else. Buying the game, obtaining parts, paying you per hour to repair it? I don't think the Funplex can support many more of these rescue projects.
Ugh.
Oh, you sound just like Gavin. I'd make the time. I'd work for free. I'd do whatever it takes to give these games the care and love they deserve. That's dedication. It's admirable that you want to devote so much of yourself to the games, but the games we do have need your love too. Even you have your limits. You have to accept that reality. Naomi sighs, frustration building. It's not fair.
I know. I mean, I'm not dense. I know there's only so much we can realistically do. So many projects I can actually take on. But I wish I could do more. I wish we could do more. The Funplex has never really been a success. Even before I came on board, it was always struggling to stay afloat. I joined it because so few arcades still have the games I love. But I can't turn our situation around, can I? No matter how hard I try. This was my first job. Part of me is hoping it'll be my last job too. That I can happily spend all my days tinkering with these wonderful games. Every kid says they want to be a fireman or an astronaut or a robot cop or something, but nobody actually ends up doing that. Except me. I wanted to fix up arcade games, and that's what I'm doing. It's all I ever wanted to do.
Alright, so the points of Naomi has just gone up for me. Like, oh my god, but Ashley's still best girl so far. Ashley is still the best girl.
So, when I see all these old, broken games, I just want to show them the love I can give. I could be happy working on them for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's dedication. And really? You went straight from school to an arcade job? I mean, I've meandered from job to job, never really sure what I wanted. That's normal, right?
Yeah!
Oh, definitely, I'm the oddball here. It's funny, I followed my heart and found just what I wanted. What I needed. And now, well... Now I'm scared someday it'll all come to an end. The Funplex will close.
If the Funplex goes under, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. All I ever wanted was to work in an arcade. And I'm literally living my dream.
Okay, now I feel bad for bringing down her day. Hey, look, you never know, right? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find a game down here that brings in thundering herds of players. Right? It's a slim hope. We both know it. And Naomi clings to it immediately, eagerly. My low bank balance and grumbling stomach mean I need to cling to that hope as well. I made my choice. I need to make that choice work. You just need to find the right game. Something nobody's played in a long time. Something that'll tug at the nostalgia strings. It's difficult finding the right balance, especially in the year 2000X. A lot of these games are on life support, borrowed time. They can be repaired, right? Well, yeah, for now. The CRTs, the monitors that power these old games before LCDs, and now 3D flats start replacing them, they're in short supply. Nobody makes them anymore. I mean, who buys a tube tape-based TV anymore? Nobody. It's all high definition and that dumb 3D projection tech which looks awful. It really does. I'm not a fan of 3D projection at the moment. But maybe it'll get better in the future because technology is just... it's rising rapidly. Nobody appreciates a good CRT anymore. Right? Nobody does. I mean, I have an old CRT in another room somewhere. Aren't high definition displays way cheaper though? I've seen some old games from them in other arcades. They're wrong. They're wrong is what they are. These games weren't designed for pixel perfect flat panels. They're designed for fuzzy tubes. The picture looks weird on LCD. Got a point. Even 2 weeks in, I'm still fuzzy myself on a lot of this stuff. But I grew up in the internet age. I'm silicon literate. I've got opinions. How about we buy some cheap and common games and then gut them out for spare CRTs? So it's a problem of having spare parts on hand long term. Short of building your own factory for cranking out TV tubes, this is a temporary fix. Buy some cheap, common games and use them as organ donors.
Ugh.
And ruin a classic? Cheap and common, Naomi. Not some rare find, but one that's still readily available. We can even keep the cabinet itself, so it can be restored later if need be. Point is, mixing and matching the guts will keep more fragile games afloat.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, that does make sense. I bet I could sell Gavin on that idea too. We need more rental storage, but it'd mean less ordering parts and less downtime. Okay, I'll see if there's anything down here nobody would want and nobody would need.
Thank you.
You know, I'm glad you're with us at the Funplex. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Naomi. But Ashley's still the best girl. Whether you take my side or Garen's side, it's just nice to have someone who cares about games around. Ashley's fun, but she's way more into cosplay than gaming. But it's kind of odd, you know? What? Feeling like I'm not alone? I know this sounds dramatic, but I'm so used to toiling away in my little workshop with Ashley and Gavin not really caring about the things I love. They're kind enough to me and friendly, while Ashley is. But ever since you showed up, I feel like there's someone with me. It's odd. I'm not complaining though. I guess it just takes getting used to. After years of feeling perfectly content being alone, away from strangers, crowds, I mean, it's not really my thing. I don't like to network like Garen does, or socialize like Ashley does. And now I'm making things weird, so I must stop there. Besides, I'm just about done taking inventory down here. How about you and I? Suddenly shouting and stomping her feet on the floor above. What the? Sounds like there's a fight or something going on up there. I think we better go see what's what. Quickly, we hurry upstairs. What's going on? I heard shouting. Hamza has ejected a representative from the dark carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst. And not soon enough, in Hamza's opinion. Oh, so it's just some guy from Deco's Palace. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my work apron on, since I'll be moving games soon. Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auctions begin. No, don't leave me alone with the, Bacchanalian... What? The Bacchanalian Orgy Master. Okay. I didn't expect me to say those words in a stream anytime soon. Excellent. Now let's resume the social amusements and jocularities. Luke, we will speak, yes? Hamza leads me off, away from the chattering crowd. Presumably not to eat me or yell at me or anything like that.
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Dekonami to enter.
Oh, the Dekonami. Oh, no one likes those guys.
Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right.
I'm just the floor attendant for the Funplex. Not much else to say.
Come now. Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza. Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
Okay, this guy is clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt. Considering the High Court of Arcade Royalty I'm supping with. Maybe it's best not to give him anything. Yeah, I don't have anything. I also don't want to make a relation difficult for the Funplex. If this guy really is leading a supplier of cheap arcade games. Honestly, I've just had a long run of bad luck. just a hired muscle for moving games around. Honestly, there's nothing to say. Only here because my co-worker Ashley didn't feel like lugging games around. Gavin and Naomi are doing most of the work.
Ha ha!
Beautiful Ashley. She is a delicate pink flower. Handcrafted of felt and pipe cleaners. Not that I would deny your company given the chance. You stay away from Ashley, Hamza. Do I have a rival? Is Hamza my rival? Perhaps my tail will loosen the tail from your tongue in turn. Wait, what is that on my phone? Okay, I don't know what that is.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai.
Ah, that explains why he has so much money. He's some noble from Dubai.
You see, many debts pursued me. And in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt. They were difficult years, productive years to be certain, and throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something too?
No. You will need the will to dream and the will to work. The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Wisdom and beauty. That is Francine. Try not to make trade-offs though. Not to settle. My parents. They gave up on so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that's a puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with the story. Hamza makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donnerwood mansion and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. Is that Lady Gaga? It looks like Lady Gaga, a little bit. At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years, she lurked in these walls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumor has it, she was found dead within a beloved arcade. Hands still wrapped around a glowing joystick, she starved to death, lost in a game. I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. And now, her lost and nameless spirit haunts this very place. Adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spoopy for me, man. Nice use of the meme, I like it. Too spoopy indeed, and obviously a grim fairy tale, rather than reality, but I feel there's an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums? She wanted for nothing? She had everything. Even say she died doing what she loved, playing games. Okay, but she still died, no getting around that.
Hamza agrees.
So many years, thrown away, refusing the world around her in favor of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Luke, but you must balance a dream in one hand and the world in another, at all times. Alright, it's been an hour. I think I should tweet out the stream again. Won't be a moment. I just need to tweet out the stream one more time. Just say I'll be live for another hour. Playing arcade. Spirits. streaming for another hour. Come join. Alright, sorry about that. I was just tweeting out the stream again. Alright, there we go. Let's open it up. Naomi. 1 second. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. What of you, Luke? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, duh, what else was I going to answer except yes? But Hamza pressed his finger to my lips to silence me. Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin.
Greetings, friends.
Let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza. If your bid is not a serious offer, the hours grow short, and titles which find no takers will go to my own collection. My hopes is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games. Emotions from me in particular to follow as the group files downstairs. I meant to say flies downstairs instead of files downstairs. This way, this way. Oh, I don't even have the chat open. What is going on? Silly me. Silly me. This way, this way. A bunch of folding chairs being set up in front of a large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loaded up a photo slideshow, finally got that right, of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games. Plus, I'd hate to interrupt her nap, or her knitting, or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep. Oh, I'm just so nervous. I think I'm going to browse the games again, see if there are any I miss. It's so dark down here, I could swear I didn't see them all. How about you, Luke? Want to watch the auction with me, or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're the only one here to lug us, help us lug our purchase out the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think, What should I do? I want to be part of the auction. Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding paddle around? Hamza's auctions are usually a shout out loud affair rather than discreetly signalling, but I admire your enthusiasm. I settle in next to Gavin, one of the rickety old folding chairs, not so quite as posh as a banquet spread above. But hey, it's business time, not indulgence time.
Naomi sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on. We argued it a bit, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would-be nices. Needless to say, if the would-be nices start bidding up, I won't be bothered.
We have the storage space for the would-be nices?
Well, technically, yes.
What the cash?
Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof.
Then maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking at the bigger picture or something.
Right. As Francine says, I know. But there are certain hard realities in play.
It has begun.
Hey Kat, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. How has your day been? I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting his slideshow as his slideshow begins, but nope. There's pretty photos and old games.
Behold!
Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours. All yours. I want to be at this auction. It sounds fun. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donald Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We, who are about to rescue her games, do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace. Oh yeah, I forgot you're like 10 hours ahead. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm finally playing this game again. Got around to getting my save file back. Yeah, oh no, I'm good. I thought you didn't believe in that tall tale. Or is he just being theatrical because that is the way of Hamza? Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends? Yes, we should. I settle in and wait for Gavin to take interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh wait, I recognise this. It's a joust. Looks like when I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opens at a pittance, a mere $50. Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. You might want it for replacement parts. I mean that's a good idea. That's true. Makes sense. If we play it safe early in the auction and not bid on a duplicate, can use that money in a war chest against bidders later on. I think Naomi would be just as pleased if we could take home one of the other must-haves. Game looks fun. This game is amazing. I am loving this game at the moment. Although I do want to be, I want to talk to Ashley again, because Ashley's the best girl, but she's back at the arcade. We're at an auction right now. $100. I bid $250. Oh my god, this is going up. It's going up loads. $1,000 to complete my midway collection.
We should be careful.
And it seems I was right to skip this one. I can't comprehend a reason to pay that much for a duplicate.
Sold.
May your collection be perfected by this piece. Seems once he hears a bid he likes, it's all over. No going once, no going twice. Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece. And egads is that one ugly football game. It sounds like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. White paint is totally uneven. The marquee's been broken. The motto has a big old as is note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colours and... Do I hear $50? $40? Wait. I nudge Gavin, whispering. Put a bid on it. Why? It's positively grotesque. I recognise the shape and the joystick colours. That's not really a football game. It's a TMNT. Naomi told me earlier that we needed one of those. I thought they only had the crappy 2-player one. That's definitely a TMNT at heart. Ah, it's cheaply done conversion. God, I need to get better at reading. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profit off a sports game, and lazy chopped it up. It needs some restoration work, granted, but slowly he stands up. I suppose I'll be willing to take it for $40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor. Good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings. Any other bids? No, not a one. Very well.
Sold.
We got a game, and it looks like it's a TMNT game, which is kind of like and also a sports game. I don't know what it is exactly. Thank you. After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we just conned him, and he's okay with that?
Impressive.
You know, Luke, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time back when I was a kid. I had a few favourites like TMNT, Q*bert, and oh, what is this? And those were good times, better times.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir. I realize my demeanor is one of the seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought there was more for the challenge though, order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT back to its former glory, precisely because it's so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part I found is balancing conflict, fun, ensuring as many dreams are realised as possible, despite many, reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimise that fun, do you understand? I guess, being optimal is fun for you. I suppose it is at that.
Revel in the splendor.
A rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors. We appreciate such splendors. And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970X. I give you Death Race. Inspired by the movie of the same name, Decorated with Skulls, it sparked controversy nationwide.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-have list? Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of a bygone age, I'd rather not have an angry parent mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. They're gremlins, not humans. Humans, very blurry, little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter, it won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours. Do we have enough money? We've barely bid. Hang on now, how large that piggyback right now? Considering we skipped our first game and got a TMNT for pennies on the dollar, we can afford the last must-have. Yes, I suppose that's sensible. Good thinking, Luke. Conservative early bidding means we have enough to splurge on this. I doubt it would perform very well in the arcade, honestly, but if Naomi gets off my back, Hamza, the Funplex bids $250. Oh, I hate. Oh no. It's Zeus. A fun like that can't go for a paltry $250. I bid $300. $400. Can sign it $500. 5? We have 5. Do you have any numbers above that? 6. 6 of one, half of a 6 of one, half a dozen of another. God damn it, Wolfie, no. Juniper's not here. And Ashley's not here. We're auctioning for games. No one willing to match? It seems you have won yourself a piece of arcade history, Gavin Cooper. Sold. We just spent $600 on this arcade machine. Wait. Oh, I forgot Nightbot was here. I totally forgot Nightbot was here. Sorry, Wolfie. Right, I'm gonna turn off Nightbot because I don't even know what that message said. How do I turn off? How do I turn it off? Art channel. There we go. Here we go. Nightbot's off. Nightbot does not like Wolfie. Satisfied, Gavin sits back down, offers me a curt nod of thanks. And that's everything on the list, while the must-haves and a few of the would-be nices. Now to sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving the games out until the auction's complete. Naomi's not replying to text. Can you go find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought. Sure thing. leaving the excitable auction master at his compatriots behind. I started wandering through the maze-linked arcade of Donnerwood's private collection. Naomi? Naomi? Where the heck are you, Naomi? Dark and quiet back here. Where could Naomi be? Not like this infinite plane of games. There's only so many places she could hide. As I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar, like something from a story I heard once. Hamza. Hamza's tall tale. He said Don and Michael supposedly died while playing one of the games. A game with a glowing joystick. I should walk away, I should go. I have official Funplex duties. Been very good about not gaming when I should be working. Someone's already inserted the quarter. The game is ready to play. One game can hurt, right? Just one game? I want to play the game. It's not giving me an option to not play the game. My hands wrap around the stick. My eyes drink in the coloured lights, swirling on the screen. Play the game forever? It's a cursed game! This isn't real. It can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this is real. Level 1, the Harpy. Round start, what? Juniper! What are you doing in the game, Juniper? What are you doing out here? Touching strange joysticks, meeting strange people. Hello, Peridot. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. How has your day been? Trust me, believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do. You depend on me. You need me. And you'll always depend on me. Always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life. For your own good. RPU's overprotective. It's super effective. We're playing Pokemon. I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. I see cat socks. Yes! Juniper has cat socks. Actually, this can make a good thumbnail for when, cat socks are amazing. I agree. Especially knee-high cat socks. Beautiful. It's not real. It's not real. RPU's Yandere. This is not Yandere Simulator. I did not sign up to play Yandere Simulator. And, game... I was joking by that. I don't play Yandere Simulator. Ow, Juniper, stop it. Please. You agreed I was right to hide the job opportunity at my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand. Oh god. Juniper's scary. Game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper's not a control freak. Maybe it is a bit kinky, I don't know. Family friendly. Trying to be family friendly. It's not working with, it doesn't work with visual novels. Current health, 100%. Action. Yeah, this is... Juniper's being very kinky right now. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Let's just say that now. It's not a bad thing. Summon a cleric. I summon forth a cleric. Who's my cleric? What foolishness is this? Simple, rational thinking clearly shows that your roommate isn't some scheming, conniving dominatrix. I reject these lies and substitute the truth. Cleric use rationality. It's super optimized. Got him. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Luke. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead, your own decisions to make, and I should support that. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth from you. I'm so sorry. Juniper, it's okay. I'm still smiling. I'm going to make this work. It's hard work, but I'm going to make my dreams come true. Just do it! Good. I'm so glad to hear it. Good old Juniper. A kind heart as always. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Level 2, the Shade. This is all your fault. Shadow Luke. Oh, this is like in Naruto when he's learning when Naruto's learning how to control the fox. Nope, I officially can't handle this. The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it. Piling up, mounting up because you are a failure. And always will be a failure. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get, that's who you are. Forever. Never gonna change. The arcade job, it'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close. Bought out by Deco Nami, and you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be. Shade-used depression is super unfortunate. Oh. You're better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow. Accept your fate, fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. I can't even mount a defense because I'm you. You know I'm right. You know you're right. You'll never be happy. I can't do this. Current health, 100% action. Summon a tank. I can't do this. Not by myself. I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian. It's Ashley-chan. Ashley-chan. Well, that's a lousy story. Let me try telling a new one. A depressed guy walks into an arcade, looking for direction in life. There, he finds an internal optimist in a flamingo costume. Together, they beat the evil monster in his heart and lived happily ever after. Canned laughter, freeze frame, roll credits. Oh, got him. Oh. Guardian used dream. It's super aspirational. But you deserve. It doesn't have to be me. I can decide who I want to be. With everyone standing behind me, I know that if I should fall, someone would, well, catch me. Prepare for final boss. Good. I'm ready, and I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Level 3, the Lost Soul. Oh, is this Donna Michaels I'm fighting now? It is Donna. I don't get it. Not one bit. Are you Donna Michaels? Girls just want to play games. I just want to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walked inside, unlocked the door, and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to. Just like you. Like me? I'm not a billionaire pop princess. Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I was okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain. Eat the pizza bagels. Do everything that asks of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambition. No hope. No need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now. I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. Didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Good, quit your job. No! I like my job. Quit and become like me. Lose yourself in the games. Oh, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Current health 100%. Action. No, I'm not fighting her. It's not what I meant either. My friends have supported me, I'll support them. So many wonderful people at the Funplex home. Okay, I need to read that again. So many wonderful people call the Funplex home. They've welcomed me in, made me one of them. Now, it's my turn. I see what Garen means about protecting dreams. But I'm going to go one step further than he has. The arcade should be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond. Plus Ultra! Just doing what I'm told, I could champion the cause of the Funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse. I want to find both success and happiness. When the Funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be, with God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. Because I have the power of God and anime on my side. But the glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion. That sounds hard. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's going to be. No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play games forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? Just to let go. I can make you see. I can keep you here, drag you down, tear you apart. I eye my health bar. Nervously, it's still full. That could change. I don't think Polybius is happy that I'm not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna. I need to get out of here. Prioritize my survival. Or do I want to try to save Donna too? Defeat Polybius and rescue Donna. Let's go. This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on Hamza's spooky story. Taking root in my mind is, and none of this is actually real in the slightest. Donna, I'm not staying, and you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel this way. He's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. I know, because I've been mired in depression too. I know if I can beat it, so can you. Nobody wanted me. They hated the second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares. Screw him. Haters gonna hate, boy. I'm not gonna do it, but dab on them haters. Okay, so they didn't buy the album, they have crappy taste in music. Right now in 2000X, you're hot again. You're nostalgic, your fans miss you. Gonna let your haters keep you down, or are you going to win over your fans again? Fans? I always loved performing for them. The rest of the business, I hate it all. I hate the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concert, I love the smiles. But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even Donna's spirit. All that's left is the simulation of me, running through the sub-routines of Polybius. Error. Luke, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. There's nothing left to save. I'm not real. You seem real enough to me. Error, no escape. Purpose, code, execute. Need to go before Polybius completes his data collection of you and disposes of the original, like it did to me. I'll hold it back, and your BFF will do the rest. My what?
Digital BFF to the rescue!
Oh yeah, Iris. I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but my apologies in advance. Hang on, do I smell something burning? No escape, erased on it, replaced with new player, erase. She's fading, but smiling all the same. It's okay, I'm ready. Goddamn, fight your dreams, Luke. Don't give up, no matter what. I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon. I'm in a lot of pain. As my consciousness snaps back, my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire. On instinct, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible, stamping down on them. Quickly pat the flames, leaving only smouldering down him. And the melted remains on my phone. Oh no, she sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no, she lives on in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of phone, and possibly have a first degree burns, and I'm back in hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. Delete the game. Just get rid of it. It's evil. Gavin!
Greetings.
Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now. Need to put a bid down for a game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story. We may not have much time, so want that game, whatever it is, you should have put on the wish list. The bidding on it now. What? Hey, Miss Tippo, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Sold. One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder. Woman who hadn't said anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. Two similarly dressed men in black rise from their chairs, departing with the woman, presumably to go box up the game and put it in Warehouse 13 or something. Hamza's hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. But yeah, I'm doing good, Miss Tippo. How are you doing today? How has your day been? I feel the need to emphasize you aren't wearing any pants. My phone caught on fire while it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustile. Unfortunate incident indeed, but as a hospitable host, my course is clear.
Hamza shall provide you with his pants.
That is extremely not necessary. Why do you have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Our new pants in the process? Not bad. An apology for being able to provide you with the games you sought. Perhaps Hamza can offer you something special I can't say that word. I'm glad you're doing well, Miss Tippo. My friends, final 3 games for auction, or rare, or special. Highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes are ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you're about to see are rare gems of arcade history. What's the game about? It's literally just a dating simulator game based based in an arcade, where you're like a normal arcade worker and you're just trying to get on with day-to-day lives with a bit of romance involved. We all love a bit of romance. And as my title suggests, Ashley Best Girl. Look here, you may take a priority bid on any one of these games of your choosing. He glanced at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly. He confirms you are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure game I really want to add to the Funplex. But best to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see them. With a click of a slide, I see.
Behold, Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown, all in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on.
Oh my god, the Wyvern one looks interesting. They do look very interesting. But Phrase Invaders is always good to have in an arcade. I don't know. Yeah, my channel is like slowly turned into a visual novel channel. So I've got another visual novel I need to play. I've got one visual novel I got on my Steam library that's coming out in the end of March. So yeah, my channel is just swamped with visual novels right now, and I couldn't be happier. Okay, I might go with Wyvern because this guy looks like Shaggy. He reminds me of Shaggy.
Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard. Wyvern Keep, a much sought after Laserdisc full motion video game. Play Princess Placky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies.
That is Shaggy at 0.1% power. So I think we need to get Wyvern Keep, only because it's Shaggy on the thumbnail part of it. Luke,
tell me, which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires.
are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages. Why are you holding the box of kittens, Naomi? Oh no! Don't bring cats out! Oh my god, I do love cats. I do like cats.
Wow!
Is that a Phrase Invaders? OMG. Never seen one in person. I could restore that. Really make it shine.
Doubtful.
Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls wouldn't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise, that'll earn well.
Ugh.
Way too violent and gross. And Jingoi Stick? I'm just sort of dumb. I guess we could also see Wyvern Keep at the Funplex, though. Woman protagonist and 50 cents to play. Could both walk away happy.
I suppose.
It's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are the sorts of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. Earth for Luke, you there? I remember when my family fell on hard times before the curse kicked in. Every summer we'd go to the beach. There was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one has even heard of before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
Speak your desires, for all to hear. The game I remember so fondly was Wyvern Keep with Shaggy. The narrator, the music, the way the cartoon played out in front of me. Amazing, like nothing I'd ever seen before. I traded tips with other kids at the arcade, trying to master the sequence of moves to win the game, and eventually, I beat the Wyvern, rescued the prince, the first kid in the arcade to do so. My parents were so proud of me. Those were good years, good memories, before the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid for Wyvern Keep. Good choice, I'm okay with that. I suppose Wyvern Keep would earn his keep. Ah, Gavin, I see what you did there, boy.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them?
Ooh, that's a tough...
Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that. Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Hey! Listen!
Where did you come from? Why is my phone calling out to you, exactly? And that doesn't sound like my iris. Now seriously, Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. It's important. My emotional tension deducts routines and indicates this is an intense identity situation. My programmers want to fit in an hour, but you know the rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you only need to be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, and I advise you to what response will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it. Well, that certainly has a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew. I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this! I offer you my dream. Interesting. Continue. For years, I've been struggling with the feeling that nothing will ever go right for me. That I need to content myself with whatever comes my way and endure it all. Before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I loved this game with all my heart. Beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting that light back in my life, at taking it and making it into so much more. I want to recapture that magic and build something greater upon it. That is my dream. That is my ninja way. Will you help me realize that dream, Hamza? So I see.
Such fire!
Very well, Luke. Hamza recognizes the fire within your spirit, and he rewards you with this boon. You may have your game.
Yes!
Yes! We got the game. Oh, Luke, that was so sweet of you. Just happy you're walking out the door with a free game. I am the savior of Funplex. I did it. I actually own a copy of Wyvern Keep. Every kid dreams of owning their favourite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game, only the ultra-rich can do that. I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. The auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attach an attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labour a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. Hey Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciated. Also, I made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. Got more work shifts, I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs. Actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do anything I'm already doing. I just want to organise some events that'll bring people in the doors. Tournaments, maybe? Or a grand unveiling of a new rare game. Or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make it a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow. I want to do my part to help it grow. And you can also do your part by subscribing to PewDiePie. And subscribing to the Always Room Fluke channel. Because the goal is to catch up to Bijou Mike. And it's going to take years. That is the Mystery Machine. The first time I saw this, I was like, that's the Mystery Machine. So yeah, we have Wyvern Keep, which has Shaggy in it, using 0.1% of his power. And we own a Mystery Machine in the... Well, the Funplex owns the Mystery Machine.
My, oh my.
My little Luke is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favour, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Perhaps.
I'm certainly pleased you want to step up, start getting more involved. You've shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. Hosting an event is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream after all.
Makes sense.
I like the idea, and Gavin, more players mean more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe even expanding the Funplex or opening a second location. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well, Luke, you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire. But I've earned this promotion. This is my chance. What was it he actually said? Let's go back a second. Pardon me, I like the idea as well. Very well, Luke, if you can make the numbers in my spreadsheet less dire, you'll have earned this promotion. Cool. I'm going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depth. New Luke, new Funplex, new dream. Oh hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up with the audio now. Turn the music up. As the van speeds into the night, and a lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. Oh, here I am. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be, after everything that happened today? Need to move forward. past missed opportunities and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself. I also had another surprise waiting for me, a brand new phone, all wrapped up in a shiny plastic packaging. After activating it and reinstalling my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. She was right there waiting for me, in the cloud. It really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance. Despite the warm feeling over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybus exactly? It was actual technology that simulated being alive, like you. True. I'm a very sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not? I get the feeling there are things you aren't telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy. You're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying, to say the least.
Ooh.
But I did it for your own good, to save you. Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong, and I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice in my phone lets out a big digital sigh.
I haven't told you everything. You're right. I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability. But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway.
Ooh, thank you.
I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
You know that AI making its own decisions like that is kind of scary, right?
I know. And after Polybius, which is, one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think. I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar.
Let's do it. What can go wrong?
Say?
Should not have said that. Okay, but if only we're totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting me.
Now, you need your rest, and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Sweet dreams, Luke. Risk and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taken the easy path like Donna did. Even with questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me to make a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. We've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Let's see your score. So wanting Ashley to go up. Teo, I don't care about him going down. Ashley seems to have gone up. She was about by here before. Naomi's gone up as well a bit, so that's good. So the only one that's gone down is Teo. Proven to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also scored 8,950 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 82% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dining service. Save the game. And just in case as well, we're going to save on the others. There we go. We don't want to repeat of what happened last time. But anyway, I think it's going to be I think that's going to be it from me for today for the stream, because we made it to level 3. Oh. Don't want to see anything else. We're going to wait for next stream. But anyway, guys, thank you all for stopping by the stream. I'm glad you can all be here to watch it and join me in this amazing game. But I will be live playing this game again next week, probably on Sunday. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. And if you want to join my Discord, it's also in the description down below as well. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.